Our next story is about war in the digital age. And for that, we turn to India's strikes on Pakistan's terror machinery. Operation Sindoor is still on, and it has sent ripples across the world. It has shown India's military might. We've told you about the kind of weapons that were used. But do you know what was at the heart of India's operation? Artificial intelligence, or AI. That's right, AI proved to be a game changer. It gave India the clear upper hand in 100 hours of fighting. AI was deployed for two roles. First, let's talk about offense. Indian jets proved to be too lethal. They struck Pakistan at will. The Rafale gave India the edge. The jet launched long-range missiles like the Scalp. It struck targets deep inside Pakistan. Pakistan had Chinese radars. They failed to detect the Indian launches. Their Chinese air defense systems also failed. Why? Because the Chinese systems had been blinded, not literally, but electronically. Because of the AI technology that the Rafale brings to the table, it uses AI algorithms for electronic warfare. The Rafale's radar tracks targets. Then the AI runs super computations. It studies the radar input and finds weak spots in air defenses. It gives the pilot options to launch the attack. Now, we already know that Indian jets jammed Chinese systems that paved the way for the airstrikes. Given the Rafale's AI capabilities, it may have done the jamming. And AI would have aided the operation by giving the Rafale pilots real-time data to launch missiles for optimal hits. So that was AI's role when India was on the offensive. Now let's also look at the defense. Pakistan retaliated to the Indian strikes on terror camps. They launched projectiles at Indian military bases and civilian areas. But India's air defense network shot down the threats. This was done using two things: anti-aircraft guns and surface-to-air missiles. It was a coordinated effort by the Army and the Air Force, but AI played a major role here as well. This happened in two phases. First, AI recorded the radar imagery of the drones and missiles. It studied their trajectory and calculated where they could hit. That was phase one. Then came the second phase. AI guided the Indian air defense units. It gave them multiple plans on how to position the anti-aircraft systems so that the projectiles could be shot down. That too with the least amount of effort. This helped in saving time and ammunition. So AI was actively used in deep strikes and air defense. This is Indian innovation at its finest. Even Prime Minister Modi highlighted the use of advanced technology in combat.
बीते दशक में एयरफोर्स सहित हमारी सभी सेनाओं के पास दुनिया की श्रेष्ठ टेक्नोलॉजी पहुंची है। लेकिन हम सब जानते हैं, नई टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ चुनौतियां भी उतनी ही बड़ी होती है। कॉम्प्लिकेटेड और सोफिस्टिकेटेड सिस्टम को मेंटेन करना, उन्हें एफिशिएंसी के साथ ऑपरेट करना, ये एक बहुत बड़ी स्किल है। आपने टेक को टैक्टिक्स से जोड़कर दिखा दिया है। आपने सिद्ध कर दिया है कि आप इस गेम में दुनिया में बेहतरीन है।
So AI has been officially deployed to the front lines. India may be one of the first nations to do so. Indian forces have tested AI in combat and seen success. The Indian Air Force calls it a cat and mouse game.
ये एक दूसरी तरह का वॉरफेयर था and it is bound to happen. हम लोग पिछली लड़ाई, अगली जो कभी भी लड़ाई होगी, भगवान करे ना हो, लेकिन अभी यदि हुई तो ये पिछली लड़ाई की तरह नहीं होगी। हर एक लड़ाई जो है अलग तरीके से लड़ी जाती है। इट इज अ कैट एंड माउस गेम एंड यू हैव टू बी अहेड ऑफ द कर्व टू बीट योर एडवर्सरी।
India's use of AI in warfare may come as a surprise, but this has been in the pipeline for years. The groundwork, in fact, began in 2018. India's Defence Ministry set up 2 teams. Their job was to introduce AI into the military, and the project really took off. By 2022, 40 AI-specific defence projects had been completed, 40 projects. The private sector was also brought in. Dedicated funding for AI projects was allocated. 100 crore rupees were released for AI development. That's more than $10 million. And now India wants to go all out. Why do I say this? Because New Delhi is doubling down on its defence. Another 50,000 crore rupees has been allocated. That's almost $6 billion. It will be in addition to this year's defence budget, which stood at a record-breaking $77 billion. The reason for the top-up is Operation Sindoor. Reports say the $6 billion will go into R&D, that's research and development, on advanced capabilities and technology like AI. One thing is clear, AI is going to swarm the battlefield. Jets and air defense units are already using it. Very soon, it could be in tanks and rifles as well. For years, battles were fought on the land, sea and air. Now they will be fought on servers too. For most people, AI is ChatGPT and Ghibli studio images, but for Indian soldiers, it is a force multiplier. At First Post, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert, but what you will get is what we owe you, and that is the truth. Verified, checked and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on First Post will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.